crew? It's been a hot minute. Alright, so today we will be jumping into modular illusion modules, which you guys also have for free. I have the instruction book roadside, or I should say station side. We'll get into it. However, this is just a breaking the ice episode, so just listen. Let's listen to some stuff. The key thing is now, okay, because we know the filters are in serial, you know how we play these games. Alright, so we take the FM source, right, and turn the oscillator 1, FM mount crank, right? Check it out. Going on, obviously we have the steppy LFO, right? And that's -8. Now this LFO is signed. There's no key tracking on it. Alright, the start phase is 0. Now check it. Oscillators, or the modules, they're at level 52 on the volume. Yeah, there's some FM going on, of course. Raise up off the FM. This is what's going on. This is the module. Let me move this in front of the camera. I'm not done yet. I'm still working on this part of the instructions. I got some stuff going on. The book's getting thick, man. Look, let me move this camera around. Excuse me. This book is getting nice, man. Like, that's where I'm at. I'm filling this bitch up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing it simply and intricately all at the same time so you guys can get this shit, man. I can't... Look, I don't half-ass nothing I do, alright? So, you know... good things take time. Good things come to those who wait. I'm done with the dumb games. No more game breaking. Alright, I'm back to business. I had to, you know, get a little taste test of the PS4 controller, right? But back to the box, okay? Because I'm not a gamer anymore. I like to dibble and dabble, but that shit's done. All right, let's jump into some other stuff. With this, just listen. All right, so that was the last one. This was the excuse me. This was the square modular illusion module. This one right here. I know it doesn't look like a square, but that's how the mathematic representation of this thing happens to be after you do what you do to it, or what I did to it to get it. Now what we have here is the melodic monster. You see he's meditating. See the horns and shit. Looks like a troll. Alright, now you guys have this shit. Okay, there's no excuse. You need to follow along. Now all I'm doing is running these modules. Volume at 52. It's going through comb filter. The comb filter is at 59 on the cutoff. Resonance at 113. It's a comb plus. 100% key tracking. The filters in serial. Okay, filter 2's at cutoff. Oops. Messing with key tracking, shouldn't be doing that. Alright. Probably should be messing with cutoff. Cutoff also probably needs to be at 59 and or 71 and or 83. You know, octaves like that. Unless you're tuning stuff. Because what you do is, okay, let's just say, for example, if you +6 on the semitone of the actual oscillator or program or wavetable or what have you, right? Because I know everybody wants to argue semantics, alright? You will want to tune these numerals to the footage of the semitone. So say if you are +6, right? Or even -6 because it's the same. You would tune your comb filter to intervals of like 125, 113, 101, 89, 77, 65, 53, stuff like that on the cutoff. That is the tuning to the 6. Okay? So let's play. So you get that modular sound. Because like what I tell you, at 8 foot is what you had seen there on the screen when I showed you on the computer. The portrait at 8 foot. This is what it's going to look like. At 4, there'll be 2 of these. At 2, there'll be 4 of these. At 1, there'll be 8. So you know you got your monster click. Static posse, right? Making bunches and bunches of noises. Which is what we're doing here. Now, these things can be phased and screwed around with in certain instances. However, when you look at the melodic monster, if you were to actually look at it upside down, you could see where the phase would actually come into play. It's very awkward. I had to actually turn my head upside down to do it now off screen. Glad you couldn't see me because it looked pretty weird. Then you'd have to question yourself, am I part bird? Like a crow, you know how birds turn their neck all the way around and stuff? Then you have to start questioning yourself. But that's another story for another day. Let's kill volume to these. Let's run some self-oscillating filter shit. So we set the bandpass radio, which you already know is already there. Get a mod source, the shutdown envelope, which would be envelope 3, right? We throw that on. And the FM source should be envelope 3 or something like that off. Yeah, this is a really bad box. You got a lot of ground that can be covered with this box alone, man. A lot of ground. On that note, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this display. You guys have this stuff. I suggest you try these tricks at home. So what I did was self-oscillating filter for filter 1. Excuse me, I'm bumping cameras. Angle's always screwed up as always. Oh, goddamn. Alright. Serial. Bandpass radio. Man, I could have probably had a little bit of resonance on that, but I didn't. But for this case, we'll turn 24. FM source. Oscillator 1. 127. Now, if you don't do that, you can still go do this. But if you do this, you have to kill the mod source impulse so it doesn't trigger it, right? And then you turn the volume back up to the monster a little bit, like to 52, and you send through the radio. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna go get buted up, and I'll be back. I'll catch you in a minute. Controller.